Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Blu-Ray slash 4K collection video. Now, I know I haven't, besides the video I made yesterday, I know I haven't really been making videos recently, and that was because I've recently moved into a new place. So that's all you're gonna get right now. I'm probably gonna give a house tour, maybe. Again, I don't know, but it's a big fat maybe if I'm gonna ever do that. But anyways, let's get started on this video before I probably have to do this again, and I don't really want to do that. So we're gonna start off with a Charlie Brown Christmas, and then we got Aliens, Alien 3, and Alien Resurrection, The Amazing Spider-Man, and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, The Angry Birds movie, Army of Darkness, the Back to the Future trilogy Target exclusive 30th anniversary steelbook, Batman 1989, probably my favorite Batman movie, Batman Return of the King Crusaders, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, Batman vs. Two-Face, The Boss Baby, The Big Boss, Big Hero 6, the Scream Factory edition of Big Trouble in Little China, the Best Buy exclusive Bride of Frankenstein steelbook, Captain Phillips, and actually, hold up a second. Alright, I'm back. So, anyways, we got the first Cars, Cars 2, and Cars 3, the Target exclusive Digibook pack thingy. Just gonna put that one over there so I don't have to struggle a bit with these. The Scream Factory edition of the first Child's Play. Christopher Robin, better than I thought it was gonna be, honestly. Conan the Destroyer. Creed. I do plan on picking up Creed 2 at some point. The Crow. Curse of Chucky. Dances with Wolves. The Day After Tomorrow, a really underrated film in my opinion. The Dark Crystal Digibook. Diamonds Are Forever. Dick Tracy. I honestly, if you saw my review of this, oh, sorry about the glare. I really personally enjoyed this film. Die Hard. I do plan on picking up the 4K of that at some point. Dr. No. Dracula, Prince of Darkness. Dumbo, the original. Escape from New York. E.T., the Target exclusive steelbook. The Expendables 2. I know I don't have the first or the third one. First Blood, the Walmart exclusive slipcover, and then the steelbook, which I only got for $10 during Black Friday. Fist of Fury, the Man with No Name double feature, which has a fistful of dollars and for a few dollars more. The Fly 1958 and The Fly 1986. Forrest Gump. Frankenstein, the Best Buy exclusive steelbook. Frosty the Snowman, I know. Just shut up. Game of Death. Gamera Volume 1 and Gamera Volume 2. I only recently started getting into like Japanese monster films. Like, I've always been interested in Godzilla, but then, like, once I started getting these Blu-rays, that's when I really started expanding my viewing experience in terms of Japanese monster films, because I actually watched the first two, and to be completely honest, they were really good. And the Best Buy exclusive steelbook for the first Ghostbusters, which is a classic. Okay, let's move on to the second shelf. Okay, now we're on the second shelf. Starting off, we have the Best Buy exclusive steelbook for Ghostbusters 2. The 2016 Ghostbusters that no one really wants to talk about anymore. Godzilla 98. Good Boys. I really enjoyed this film. I haven't heard what other people said about this, but I personally enjoyed it. Probably my favorite. When did this come out? So, like, this is probably my favorite film of last year. The Goonies, classic. GoldenEye, The Great Mouse Detective. I really think more people should watch this film. If you can, try and pick it up on Blu-ray. It looks great. The original Halloween, the FYE exclusive steelbook. I do plan on picking this up on 4K. Halloween 2018. Halloween 2 with the Scream Factory steelbook. I do gotta say though, these Scream Factory steelbooks look amazing. Another one I could think of is Escape from New York, which I actually got first for Halloween 2, but these steelbooks are great. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, it does say unrated cut, but it's technically just the producer's cut. And then I have the theatrical cut, H2O, and Resurrection in this 3-film pack. Heat. The first Highlander. Home. I know most people didn't like this film, but this was the film that really, for me, just made me realize, hey, DreamWorks isn't just a bad company that makes really terrible films. Because, like, to be completely honest, I hated DreamWorks before I saw this, and then it kind of changed my mood on it. Over time, my opinions on the film have slowly decreased, but I do credit this film for making me appreciate DreamWorks more. I still don't really like it more than, like, Disney, per se, because I honestly think that they make more enjoyable films, like The Incredibles or something like that. But again, because of this film, it made me, like, realize that, like, Shrek or, like, How to Train Your Dragon were also really good films, or anime films. Home Alone and Home Alone 2. I personally think this one is better, but I still like the first one a lot. Hook, classic, and R.I.P. Robin Williams. The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2 film set. I honestly don't know why I got this. Probably just because I just wanted to see the first one a lot. As I said when I was talking about Home, The Incredibles is a great film. Highly recommend it. The original Independence Day. Raiders of the Lost Ark. And then Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And then we have all 4 Jaws films. First one is a classic. The second one isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but of course not as good as the original. Jaws 3 is really when the series started going down, but if you have this Blu-ray, which actually does come in, if I can focus on that, it does say this is a actual proper 3D Blu-ray, so if you have this Blu-ray, then it's probably the only reason why you'll watch that. And Jaws the Revenge. Personally, I think this is better than the third one, because to be completely honest, the third one is just total crap. But this one, it has some entertaining points, in my opinion. Jingle All the Way. Put the cookie down now. That's my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. The Jungle Book 2016 version. I thought this wasn't as bad as most people said it was. I personally enjoyed it a lot. The first Jurassic Park, classic. Justice League. I actually just recently watched this. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but I personally thought it could have been improved. Especially when you learn about the behind the scenes, you kind of appreciate the film more, but you just wish it was better. The Karate Kid, the original, classic. Karate Kid 2, not as good, but still, really enjoyable. King Kong vs. Godzilla. I might get rid of this because I know that the Criterion Collection just released all the Showa Godzilla films in a big collector book box set, and I do plan on picking that up. So that means once I do get that, kind of the same with like some of these other Blu-rays. If you guys want like Army of Darkness, over here, like if you guys want this, once I get a better version of it, you guys can have it. Just post in the comments below. King Kong Escapes. The Last Starfighter. Legend. I still really want to check this film out because it seems so weird. Lego Batman movie. Lego Ninjago movie. Lionheart. This is probably one of my personal favorite Van Damme films, and I think it's one of his best. Not just in the fighting, because I think that's really good as well, but this was the film that showed that he could act, and that got him like roles in like sudden death, which I think is also really good. Do I really need to talk about this film? You guys already know this is my favorite film of all time. Logan, Mad Max, the first one, the Scream Factory. This was my first like regular Scream Factory release. The Man with the Golden Gun, the Matrix 3 film pack. I do plan on getting rid of this because I do plan on getting the 4K of just the first one, and then I'll think about getting these two, but I don't know. Mission Impossible and Mission Impossible Fallout. Sorry. A good friend of mine, Aiden, you might know him as the Fireblade, gifted me this. So, if you're watching this, thank you. Moonraker. I personally enjoy this film. It's entertaining. This is probably my only foreign Blu-ray, because I don't believe, so far, Moonwalker has not been released in America on Blu-ray. It's been released, I believe, on DVD, but never on Blu-ray. So I had to order a UK version, which I don't even know if it's region. I don't know if it's region free or not, because it doesn't say, but it also doesn't say what region it is for. So if you guys know if this Blu-ray is region free or not, please put that in the comments below. The Mortal Kombat 3 film pack. I mainly just got this for these two. I don't care about Legacy at all, which now I'm starting to regret now. The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. The Nightmare on Elm Street 7 film collection. On Her Majesty's Secret Service. And the Peanuts movie. Why did I get this film? I have honestly no idea. So yeah, that completes the second shelf. Now let's go on to the third shelf. Alright, now we're on the third shelf. So we're still gonna start off with the Pirates of the Caribbean films. The first one, it's probably the best out of all of them, but That's just me, or that's actually basically everyone. Dead Man's Chest, A World's End, and then A Stranger Tides. Pete's Dragon. Again, better than I thought it was gonna be, but I consider this a weaker film than The Jungle Book, but not by much. Pixels. Why did I get the 3D version? Because it was only $1 at Big Lots. And be perfectly honest, I enjoyed this film. Fight me. This is the Pokemon 3 film Steelbook. I only got this for like $10 at Target. Detective Pikachu. Pokemon I Choose You. Now, see, I have some films that I have multiple versions of. Probably just because I got, like, the regular Blu-ray and then I got the 4K later. But this is probably the only film in my collection that I actually have 3 different versions of on Blu-ray. So, I have the standard, version of the Polar Express. I got the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. And then I got... This is the regular version, but it has not only in a lenticular cover, but also includes postcards. So, yeah. The Power Ranger 2017 movie. Predator, I haven't seen the Blu-ray yet. I haven't watched it yet. But I really hope this is a brand new transfer that looks good. Because I honestly, I haven't heard that much about it yet. Rambo Last Blood, Ready Player One, The Rescuers and the Rescuers Down Under, The Road Warrior, aka Mad Max 2. This is an upgrade. Kind of like the same thing with Big Trouble in Little China. This is the Arrow Video Steelbook release of the very first RoboCop, and I was really excited to get that. RoboCop 3, I know it's the best film. Rocky, Rudolph. Again, these Christmas films, why did I get them on Blu-ray? One, because I actually wanted to get them on Blu-ray, and second off, I personally enjoy them. I personally think Frosty is a better film, but I still like this. The Rush Hour trilogy. This was a Best Buy exclusive, actually. Scarface with the limited edition slipcover. Scrooge. I always watch this around Christmas. It's freaking entertaining as heck. Shin Godzilla. Skyfall. Spectre. I personally enjoy this film a lot. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy. The first one, I think it's really good. Second one, even better. And then the third one, I personally haven't seen yet, but I heard it was not that good. Spider-Man Homecoming. I do plan on picking up the other 2 most recent Spider-Man films when I have the chance. The SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. I really enjoyed this when I first saw it, but I haven't seen it ever since. The Spy Who Loved Me, and this is the Star Trek section of the collection. Starting off with Star Trek: The Motion Picture, and I got 2 versions of the Star Trek 2, the Director's Cut Blu-ray. I believe. Okay, yeah, this is the good version because it has the yellow scan code. So that means this one is the bad one because that's the white one. Why did I keep both of them? 1, because I'm a Star Trek fan, and 2, I do plan on making a video, or when I do the review on it, I do want to mention that. But that's why I keep them. Star Trek 3, Search for Spock. And then I know I don't have 4 through Nemesis. Well, 1 because I already have the TNG collection, which I got during Black Friday of, I forgot which year it was. Maybe last year, I don't know. So I already had the Next Generation films. But I do plan on picking up the other 3, which is 4, The Voyage Home, 5, The Final Frontier, and 6, The Undiscovered Country. Sorry. I got Star Trek Beyond, and then I got the 3 film pack, which has the first 2 J.J. Abrams films, including Beyond, and then obviously the TNG collection. And then I have the first 7 Star Wars films. So I guess we're going over. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. I don't like this film, even though, but it is better than Episode 2, the Attack of the Clones. This one is the worst theatrical Star Wars film. Episode 3, this really improved on the first 2 significantly. New Hope, great. Empire Strikes Back, my personal favorite. And then Return of the Jedi. Oh, and then this was one I had for a while. The Force Awakens, I believe this when it first came out. I have the original 1990 It. This is the 2 film pack of Superman the movie, which includes the special edition and then the TV cut, which is 3 hours long. Because I love the Superman films, and so like when I heard that was getting released, I was like, I need that like immediately. The Turtles 3 film collection. Teen Wolf. The Birds. I watched this in school because my core teacher was she was doing our English lesson was about suspense, and she showed us this film, and I loved it. I love this film. And then the final Blu-ray for the 3rd shelf is The Outsiders, the complete novel edition. I've been looking for this Blu-ray for a while, and I finally picked it up when I got The Birds. So, on to the 4th shelf. Alright, we are on the 4th shelf. This is how big it is. This is also included, but we'll talk about that later. I know this video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to try and hurry up as fast as possible. So we got the Terminator with the exclusive red Blu-ray case. And then Terminator 2 Judgment Day, one of the best action films ever. Tombstone. Top Gun, the 13th anniversary Steelbook edition. Total Recall. The Thing. Oh, and now they're starting to fall over. Yeah. They Live. The Three Musketeers. Thunderball. The Way of the Dragon. The World Is Not Enough. I personally think this is a really good Bond movie that people look over a lot. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? You Only Live Twice. The X-Men 3 film collection, which includes X-Men, X-Men X2, X-Men United, and then X-Men The Last Stand. Young Frankenstein, and Zootopia. And then this is the Batman, The Dark Knight Returns graphic novel, like the whole thing. And then at the very end, it has the film, which has the deluxe edition to be exact. The Blu-ray, the DVD, this bonus disc, and then a digital code, which I already used. Now you guys have probably realized that this video has 4K in the title, and that is because I have a separate 4K section now, which is being held up by my Aliens collector case. So yeah, let's very quickly go through these 4Ks without making it look like I'm trying to speed through it. So first up we got the Cars Best Buy exclusive 4K steelbook. This is my newest 4K right here, which I made a video about. It is the Hunt for Red October 4K 30th anniversary steelbook edition. It didn't say it was a Best Buy exclusive, but yet it wasn't available anywhere else, so I found that interesting. The 2017 I do plan on picking up it Chapter 2. First Blood. The fourth film, which is just called Rambo. Rambo 3. And Rambo First Blood Part 2. So now I have all the Rambo movies on Blu-ray in 4K. Now so we got Star Trek and Star Trek Into Darkness, which I actually got gypped on this, but I'll show you guys when I eventually review this. Superman the movie. The Best Buy exclusive steelbook of Toy Story 2. And Toy Story 4, which again was gifted to me by Aiden, also known as the Fireblade. Thank you for that. And that is it for my complete Blu-ray collection as of now. Now I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys in the next one. Live long and prosper. Out.